We're also following breaking news as spring training is getting to ramp up in the new year in 2023. And, well, Trevor Bauer, the pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers most recently, has officially been reinstated. This news coming just within the last 15 or so minutes, and this is a press release from Major League Baseball about this, and Trevor Bauer here as we continue to follow this story on Live Now from Fox. The statement says, today, the neutral arbiter selected by Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association affirmed that Trevor Bauer violated Major League Baseball's joint domestic violence and sexual assault and child abuse policy. Quote, after an exhaustive review of the available evidence, the neutral arbiter upheld an unpaid suspension of 194 games. As part of the decision, the arbiter reinstated Mr. Bauer effectively immediately with a loss of pay covering 144 games that he was suspended during the 22 season. In addition, the arbiter docked Bauer's salary for the first 50 games of the 23 season, covering the period from March 30th to May 23rd. While we believe a longer suspension was warranted, Major League Baseball will abide by the neutral arbiter's decision, which holds baseball's longest ever active player suspension for sexual assault or domestic violence. It closes saying, we understand this process was difficult for the witnesses involved, and we thank them for their participation. Due to the collective bargained confidentiality provisions of the joint program, we're unable to provide further details at this time. So that is certainly big news in terms of the baseball world, as Trevor Bauer getting reinstated effective immediately. Of course, this comes after Major League Baseball handed down a major suspension in 2022 as they announced that 324 initial game suspension for the Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer, the equivalent of 2 full seasons, and by far the most severe punishment initially handed out under that sport's domestic violence policy. Bauer, he released a statement announcing he was appealing the decision and thus becoming the first player to contest the punishment. Bauer was accused of sexual assault by a San Diego woman who requested a restraining order and essentially alleged that he took consensual rough sex too far over the course of 2 encounters in April and May of 2021. An LA judge denied the woman a permanent restraining order back in August of 21, and the LA County District Attorney's Office declined to file criminal charges in February of 2022. Major League Baseball has the autonomy to suspend players without a criminal conviction, and spoke to the other women who also said they had been assaulted by Bauer. Of course, Bauer, he joined the Dodgers on a 3-year, $102 million contract in February of 2021 on the heels of winning the National League Cy Young Award during that COVID-19 shortened 2020 season. He spent the last 81 regular seasons on the administrative leave, plus an additional 18 to begin the 22 season, and that 2-year suspension is now shortened, and now he will be reinstated effective immediately. So that is certainly some big news in terms of baseball, as Trevor Bauer will return to the mound for the Dodgers or some other team coming up this spring training. So that was a very widely talked about story in the sports world. Trevor Bauer now back on the mound.